3 civilizations that never touched, never traded, never shared a single word of language with one another, all wrote the same law into the foundation of their world. A set of twins is born. One twin kills the other, and that murder is not a tragedy. It is the price of existence itself. Rome paid it, the Andes paid it, ancient Iran paid it, on a cosmic scale, before time itself began. This is not a coincidence. This is a pattern, and once you see it, you cannot unsee it. Let's start where the wolf raised them, on the banks of a river that hadn't yet earned its name. Romulus and Remus, twin sons of a war god, cast out to die, saved by a she-wolf's milk, raised by a shepherd who must have known, somewhere in his gut, that he was feeding something the gods hadn't finished deciding about. When they were grown, they came back to the 7 hills to build a city. But here is the detail the sanitized version always skips. They could not agree on where. Romulus wanted the Palatine, Remus wanted the Aventine, and in the ancient world, you did not settle a question like that with an argument. You settled it with the sky. They stood on their separate hills and waited for the gods to speak through birds. Remus saw 6 vultures first. Romulus saw 12, but later, and the priests to this day argue about which omen mattered more, first sight or greater number. 2 brothers, 2 omens, 2 equally legitimate claims to found the same city. That is the unbearable tie. That is the impossible knot the myth exists to cut. Romulus began building anyway. He raised the first wall of Rome, low, unfinished, sacred the moment the first stone touched the earth. And Remus, furious, humiliated, certain the gods had favoured him, looked at his brother's pathetic little wall and laughed. He jumped over it, a mocking, contemptuous leap, meant to say, "Your city is nothing, your boundary means nothing. I could step across your entire kingdom without breaking stride." And Romulus killed him for it, struck him down on the spot, over a wall barely knee-high, and said, or the legend insists he said, "So perish anyone else who crosses my walls." Rome's first boundary was drawn in the blood of a twin, not built beside a brother's death, built on it. The city could not exist until the tie was broken, and the tie could only be broken by murder. Now cross an ocean, cross 1,000 years, land in the high Andes, at the mouth of a cave called Pacaritamba, the Inn of Dawn, the place where humanity first stepped out into the sunlight. 4 brothers emerge from that cave, each one carrying a piece of the he is too strong, I am catching. His name is Salt. They sealed the mouth of the cave behind him, stone across stone. His screams, if there were screams, are not recorded. What is recorded is this: only after Ayacachi was gone could Manco Capac walk on to found Cusco, the navel of the world, the capital of an empire that would stretch along an entire continent's spine. Same architecture, a sibling group, one too powerful to share power, a death disguised as necessity, and civilization only begins on the far side of that sealed cave mouth. 2 cultures, oceans and mountain ranges, and entire unrelated cosmologies apart. And both of them said the world cannot be founded until the twin, or the twin equivalent, is removed. So now go further back, further east, into the vast, terrifying cosmogony of Zervanite Iran, where the pattern stops being about a city or an there was only Zurvan. Infinite time, boundless, alone, and he wanted a son. He made a sacrifice, a vow, 1,000 years of ritual, praying for a child who would create the world. And in the womb of eternity, not one but two beings took shape, organized, born of the sacrifice, luminous, orderly, the intended son. And Ahriman, born of Zurvan's single moment of doubt, a fracture, a shadow thought, dark, formless, furious that he was not first. And Ahriman did something no myth forgets. He tore through the wall of the womb before his time, ripping his way into existence ahead of his brother, so that when Zurvan looked up expecting his chosen son, darkness answered first. That single act of impatience, of violence against his own twin, was declared to determine everything. 9,000 years of cosmic war between light and dark, order and chaos, locked in combat because of a birth order wound that occurred before the sun existed to witness it. So here is the question that should be keeping you up tonight, the way it keeps me up. Why twins? Not rival brothers, not enemies who grew apart. Twins, born together, equally legitimate, equally entitled at the exact same moment. Is this psychological? The necessary violence buried inside every act of civilization building? The idea that order can only emerge once a rival claim to power is physically erased? Is it Jungian, the shadow self that must die so the conscious self can finally cohere into someone who can rule? Or is it older than psychology, older than these three cultures, a memory transmitted before Rome, before Cusco, before Zoroaster's fire temples, a fragment of something that predates the split of these civilizations entirely? Here's what I think it actually is. Twins are a cosmic error the universe cannot metabolize. Two beings, one origin, one moment, one equal claim. That is a tie the universe is not built to hold. A single ruler, a single moral order, a single around a single city, and these require singularity, and twins are duality incarnate. So the myth exists to explain the only mechanism the universe has ever offered for breaking a perfect tie. Blood, Remus dies, and Rome becomes singular. Ayakachi is sealed away, and the Inca line becomes singular, and Ahriman tears free first, and the entire moral order of existence becomes one between two forces that were never supposed to be given in the first place. Light had to become the true twin, precisely because darkness struck first. The city-scale version and the universe-scale version are not different stories. They are the same code, running at different resolutions. So I'll leave you with this, and I won't answer it, because I don't think it can be answered. If three civilizations, separated by oceans, mountain ranges, and thousands of years with absolutely no contact, independently arrived at the exact same solution, two equal claims to power, resolved only through a twin's blood, resulting in a founded world. Is that just what the human mind does when it tries to explain order out of chaos? Or did all three of them remember something the rest of us have simply forgotten how to hear?